Hey, everybody. Welcome to another version of Tech Time with Tina. This is Tina coming to you to talk to you today about the best side hustle there is out there for 2025. And why is it the best? Number one, because you can start completely for free while you gain momentum and traction. Number two, I'm not trying to sell you a course. I'm not going to give you a fake 20-minute, 30-minute dissertation about who I am and why you should follow me and drop you a couple of little bonuses and tell you that, it's free. And then all the good content is actually behind a paywall. We're not doing that here. Everything's out on the table. There's no gatekeeping. So I'm going to walk you through what we have here is a process. So it's a process of using AI and tools that use AI as, to build and create content for social media that you can then use to send people to your affiliate links, right? So it's about sharing with other people. So wanting them to learn. So we give it to them for free. And then they follow the exact same process that we're doing. And with that, we get, let me give all my dogs a little bit of a treat. So I think I've talked for a minute 35. I haven't really said anything, but I'm going to crop that out when I go into one of these tools to talk about it because my dogs are always barking, always wanting into something. And I'm going to try to get them to calm down here for a minute. And then when I get to 2 minutes, I'll kind of start over again and we'll see how we go from there. Because this is one of the great things about going live, right? There's nobody watching. So I can leave it out there live and let it do its thing. And then I can cut it and edit it and make it a better stream to go out there on my YouTube channel. So welcome to Tech Time with Tina. I am Tina. And today we're going to talk about the best side hustle for 2025. And why is it the best side hustle? Number one, you can do it from home. You can do it from anywhere. It doesn't cost you anything. And there is no gatekeeping, right? So it's a process that you need to follow. It's not a get rich quick scheme. Okay. So you're not going to make $1 million in the first month. There's no promises or claims to that. What we're going to do for you is we are going to walk you through the process of how to use these tools to build content that then will send people to your funnels, which will capture their information. And then you can market to them your affiliate links or your product, whatever your product may be. So this is not only good for online and suggesting AI or suggesting certain tools. You also can use this for brick and mortar businesses, right? So if you're trying to get more leads into your business, you can follow this exact same process. And the best thing about this process is it is completely free. There is no, this is going to get you started. I'm going to take you 80% of the way. But if you want to know the final secret sauce, you're going to have to pay for a subscription or a course. We don't do that here. So here we are giving you all of the information, helping you with the blueprint to kind of get there. And then we're going to walk you through it. And we're going to be there to help. There's a whole community of people that are willing to help you to get you where you need to go. And they're doing it out of the kindness of their heart, not because they're making any money. The only way we do make money and the way we support our channels is by affiliate marketing. So some of the tools are great tools and they have free versions. But if you want to bump them up a little bit, they also offer paid versions. So if you like the tool and you want to use more of the higher and the more structured tools, or you want to use the affiliate links, that way we can make sure that we can support the channel. So if you look in the description of this video, you will see there's my link to, of course, my site where I'm giving away a free checklist of over 400 tools that you can use. They have been vetted, they have been tried. Some of them are duplicative. That way you can kind of choose. There are free versions, there are paid versions. There's a whole list of tools there that you can use to become successful. So I'm going to walk you through the basics of the process and what the tools are and what you're going to get when you sign up through my link. So I'm going to start sharing my screen here, and we're going to just walk through this whole process. Let me get up here. So I'm going to share this. So the very first thing you're going to get when you sign up through my link, you're going to go to my funnel page. When you get to my funnel page, you're going to then go through, put in your name, put in your email address, and then it's going to take you to a kind of get started video, as well as a link to this particular spreadsheet. So what this spreadsheet is this list. This is tools that you can use in the process that we explain and we show you how to use. Okay. So what we're trying to do is we are creating content. Okay. So the content we're creating is we want to do whatever it is, the physical product that you're trying to sell. If you have a brick and mortar business, okay, the process is the same. You're going to make content around that topic. You're going to send any of your viewers to that link that captures their information, which is the funnel. Then you have the information, which is the prime thing that we're trying to get is people's information, because people normally do not buy just from clicking on it for the very first time. So we want to nurture that person through our email automations. So you can contact with them, ask them how it's going, make sure that they understand what the process is and what's going on. They always have the opt out, but we want to just make sure we create a relationship with that person. So we're going to create the relationship with the person. They're going to then go to our links when they decide they're going to, whatever it is action we want them to take. Do we want them to come to our store and buy something? We can send out coupons. We can send out, bring in this, you can have this, let them know about specials that are going on in the store or store hours, whatever it is. If you're a doctor's office, a realtor office, whatever it is that you want your clients and your contacts to know. So these can be existing ones, and they're the new ones that you've led to your website. If you are not sure, you don't have a product, you're like, I don't have a product, I don't have anything to sell. I don't know how I can get into this business if I don't have a product to sell. So a lot of what you're going to see on social media is people that sell what we call MRR courses, right? They are master resell right courses. They create videos and then they put them in a community, and you pay for the course. And once you've paid for the course, you get access to this community to post on social media, get traction, create a funnel, use that information to then nurture yours, so they will end up buying from you, right? So that's the same process, but the issue with the product is, and can be, nothing. It can be exactly what you want it to be, right? That's something you can do. But just know that's one sale. So every single day you have to go get a new sale if you want more money. What we're trying to also teach people is the tools that you're using over and over and over again to create this content, to keep your business up and running, to generate those emails, to, capture those tools that you need to purchase and buy usually have affiliate options. So instead of trying to go get a brand new sale for $300 every single day in order to make $300, we're going to show you how you can market this product, which is not really a product. It's a spreadsheet, and it's a process, and it's a community that we're also sharing. We're just not selling it as a course. We're saying, come in here, go get the tool that you need to create your funnel. We even give you the funnel. We're giving you for free the funnel already created, the spreadsheet you're going to share, and even the beginning emails for the starter to get started. So you're going to get all of that information completely for free. But what we do is in this spreadsheet that you're looking at right now that we're going to share with everybody that you can get for free is some of these have affiliate links, right? So I'm going to say, if you like the product Go High Level, you don't have to have Go High Level. You can use System.io, you can use Kajabi, you can use Redirect. There's a lot of them out there. Just if you use Go High Level, we have snapshots we can share with you. The snapshots and the information that we have, because I personally use High Level, I don't have the snapshots and that information to share with anyone because they're not, you can't interchange them within those systems. So if you choose to go with Go High Level, you can get, right now they're having a special that you can get 3 months for half off. Or normally you can do a 2-week trial for free. And sometimes you can call them and ask them if they can extend it if you haven't really had a good chance to do it. So you would just follow my affiliate link, and then I would get 40% of your monthly reoccurring income, right? So you're going to pay them $97 and I'm going to get 40% of that. So that's how we're going to generate money. So if you decide that this is something that you think is beneficial and something you would like to do, we will do the same thing. We will walk you through a step-by-step process on how you're going to get something that you can capture the leads, right? People who have clicked on your site, people have followed you, whatever it is that, somebody's made contact with you through some kind of content that you've created. It could also be in person. You can give your, information and somebody can give you their name and email, and you're more than welcome you can add it in manually as well, right? So we're going to let the system do that. Then they're basically in your pipeline, right? You're going to start sending them emails. You're going to start nurturing that relationship, talking about how this process works, and it's all going to be free. What's not free, obviously, is High Level, but you have to have some kind of tool, right? Whatever it is. And so there are free tools out there. So the trade-off would be that you would have to learn on your own how to create that funnel and that contact emails and all that kind of stuff. So this is why we're talking about this, because I really want people to understand that we're making money because of, obviously, we want to help people, but we also need to support the channel and support as well. So we're going to kind of walk down through here, and we're going to talk about the process and how it works. Okay. So the first thing that you do in the process is you get a tool that can capture your leads. So we're talking about it. I've just talked about it. It's Go High Level. The next thing you want to do is you need to be creating, and they kind of work together, right? You're not going to get 1 million views on your very first video unless you already have a following. And if you have a following and you already have people coming in and talking to you and you know about all that, that's fine. You're kind of a step ahead. But if you're starting from zero, which is where I was, there was absolutely nobody that I had. My list was nothing. I was starting from scratch, right? So that's okay as well, right? So you have to start somewhere. So that's okay. We're going to do that. That's fine. Okay. So you're starting from zero. That means you don't necessarily see. Am I still live? Let me see. Looks like I'm not live anymore. I want to stop sharing. Okay. It says I'm still live. I'm going to go back. I'll cut all this out again, but it looked like I was not live. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to share again. Still out here. Let me go share again. My window again. My screen. Share that. And I'm going to go back into my spreadsheet. Okay. So when you want to create content, so I'm going to walk you through this process and this next little bit of time so that you kind of understand the overall concept. And I hope that you get value in this. You can like, share, and comment. If you like, subscribe, comment, push all the buttons and do all the things that also promotes this out so we can get it in the hands of more people. Our goal here really is for this to help people make extra money. Hopefully it will replace your income going forward, but that's up to you how much time and effort you're willing to put into it. We're working with AI and tools that we're hoping will make this process much faster. Okay, so the first thing we have is high level, which is our snapshot. That is our getting the contacts into a tool that we can then, email and have built our email list. The next tool we have on here is what we call Spotter Studio. So what Spotter Studio does is Spotter Studio goes through all of YouTube and lets you find videos that have gone viral. So the idea behind that is to go see what is working now on YouTube. So you can, filter out by your niche. You can filter out by time and that kind of stuff and find these outliers and know exactly what's going on. So you can then duplicate that effort, right? So you want to duplicate what's working now. Why is the algorithm pulling out that particular one to get shared? Why did it go viral? Why did it do what it's doing? So that's what Spotter Studio is going to do. So I can show all these and I'm going to make smaller videos that are just demonstrations of these tools. But right now I want everybody to understand the process. So once we know what's going viral, right, the next thing we want to do is then duplicate the ability to create that content. So we have some different tools then as you go down here in this content creation that we can use to generate the content. So if you are running a faceless and you don't want to put yourself on social media, you can run faceless. So you can just go to any tool that you like out here, Canva, Gen 3, Sora. These will help you create thumbnails, right? And you can use 11 Labs to create voice AI that you can make a long form video and then use something like Descript to break that up into long form and short forms. Then your idea would be create the thumbnails. You can have them generated as well, generate the picture, go to Canva, put some text on it, then use a tool like Radar to schedule out all of those. Okay, so the process is we're using tools that help us to take one form of a long form video that I'm doing right now live. I will feed it through Descript or vidIQ, one of these tools, depending on which one I want, just preference, right? They're a preference. Go in there, see which one works better for what I'm trying to do. If I can clean it up, AI can help fix it. We can then take that tool and have it say, take all the content in this half-hour long video, make me 2 long form videos and however many shorts. Then I'm going to go generate these thumbnails. I'm going to put the thumbnails out. I'm going to put some whatever kind of look like why those went viral. What's the title? What's the script? What's the thumbnail look like? Because that's usually why people click on something. They see something in the thumbnail or the title has piqued their interest. So we will do that. And then we use Radar to post all that to all of the different sites that you have. So you're not logging in, post, logging in, post, logging in, post, right? We're going to fill out Radar with all of the sites that we have, and we're going to tell it to automatically schedule these posts. And then hopefully the more you'll start to get more traction. We're not paying for ads. We're not paying for sites. We're doing this organically. The algorithm seems to like that better. So that's the process. And this right here in front of you is the roadmap. So you can go down through here, you can learn the apps, you can practice the apps, you can do whatever it is. So if you're talking about generating either if you like thumbnails that are mechanical or faceless, you can do that. If you looked on my site, you would see that I had a person on mine. That is actually me. And so one of the tools that we have on here, which is one of the ones that I did when we first started, because I do enjoy this kind of stuff, was creating a tool using Replicate. You create a LoRa, which is taking a large language model, so AI, ChatGPT, Claude, and you feed it some information. And so then it focuses on that information. So it runs faster and more efficiently. And you're not using the whole giant large language model to generate something. So we kind of condense it down and we use this. So what I do is you then give it a trigger word. My trigger word is Techtina. So I have uploaded about 20 pictures of myself. And then the AI will generate different, whatever I've told it. So I can use a combination of Claude. So let's go down here into my project. So Claude is just another, just like ChatGPT, it's just another version. This is one that I built for me to save myself a step. It's not necessary, but we can talk about that too. So I'm going to go here into my Flux Image Optimizer. And basically I have talked to and given Claude some information about myself. I am an image optimizer. Here's my role, just so that when I start today and it knows from this, this information for this, I want to do Techtina sitting at a desk with papers and a laptop. So I'm going to tell, so what's going to happen here is Claude, so my ChatGPT, Claude, this AI large language model is going to give me some prompts. Then I take this prompt and I can copy it over into my image generator. I give it that. I tell it down here to run the model. So just let it run with the defaults that are on there. Let it run. And it'll take it. And this is not free. Every time it runs, it costs 1/10 of a penny. Run it about 100 times. And I did trained it. So with the money I trained it, I've spent the last month and a half. So I think I started in the beginning of November, mid-November. I have spent like $3. So it just really depends. If you're not interested in doing it, you can skip this part. It's just sometimes with so much information out there, it's nice to say, I can put the thumbnail. I'm not trying to take pictures of myself. I'm not trying to generate graphics. It can just be me with some words. And so we let it do that for us and we go from there, right? So I can let it generate my pictures. Once it's generated my pictures, then I can download them. Some of them don't look like me, but for some reason, some of the images come out and I look Asian. I have really big, crazy looking hair. It's just all kinds of crazy stuff that happens. So here's the picture that it generated. And one of the things to always pay attention to, and that doesn't actually look like me, I don't think anyway, but it's good enough, right? So I can then download that picture, tell it to save it to wherever it is that I want to save it. And then I can just pull this into Canva, put some words here that might say, I make money online completely for free, and post that as my thumbnail. So that's kind of the whole idea behind this process. So we also can come down here and let me download this one. So I just right click on it and say, save the image as, let it go out here to my AI images. Just making up words because I don't care. I look at the pictures, right? So let's say, because I want to make these be thumbnails, we're going to change this aspect ratio just because we know that 16:9 is a little bit better for a thumbnail. I'm going to run that. And then I'm going to come down here. I leave everything default, except I'm going to tell it to go ahead instead of just producing one at a time. So I don't have to keep running it over and over and over again. I'm going to tell it to go ahead and do 4 of them for me at a time. So I'm going to tell it to go ahead and do it in JPEG so that makes it a little bit easier. And I'm going to say the number of outputs to generate, the maximum that I can do is 4. So let's run this again. And I'll show you again, it'll be funny. Like some of them will be really close to what I look like. Some of them won't look anything like me. So you just have to throw those out. So you have to think about it like this. It's generating an image from the list of images that you have. However, it is also math. So this is math, right? Computers are not critical thinkers. They are mathematical. There's a process they run. So it's not like in the movies where, they then start taking off. They can extrapolate and decide what comes next. That's what AI does through math, through looking at all these pictures and bringing them together. So obviously there's some picture in there that I uploaded that makes me look a little bit different, right? So these kind of look like me, but you can see like that obviously to me looks AI generated. Lots of times when you look at the hands, they look AI generated. Look see how weird those hands look right there. But that's okay. It just kind of depends. I got some funky hair going on there, some weird hands there. So that doesn't look like me at all, but you can see kind of how the process works. So this makes it easy. And sometimes I don't know if you've looked at some people's social media and be like, how do they get posed for all these pictures? So that to me is interesting. And this is a very beginner model. So this model is free. This is a new technology. This is, it's learning and the models are being built. It's not foolproof. And so if I wanted to pay more, it could process better, faster, bigger, do higher resolutions, more critical thinking. But I'm doing the 10th of a penny because I'm just playing and learning. But later on, when I'm making millions of dollars or, I want to go do something else, I can do that. So that was that prompt. So let's try what this other prompt might look like. And again, did I just copy that? Oops, I guess I didn't copy it. So copy this one. So one of the things I did when I was showing you that this application that I built over here was I'm working on another tool that's here. It's called Windsurf, that you can actually write any code. It'll write code and you just prompt it just like you would ChatGPT or Claude. Windsurf goes very well with Claude. So I'm using it, but I can just prompt it and tell it what I want it to do. And so I told it to do the image generator. So it's basically, I put in, just like I did with Claude, it generates, so I'm just working on it, right? It generates the prompt. So I was like standing in front of a car, it'll generate the prompt and then it'll go to the LoRa, to my Replicate site, and it will run the model for me. So it's not the step-by-step process. And this is what a lot of what the spreadsheet that we're talking about does, right? A lot of these tools, you can get it done manually without having to use AI, but we're trying to help you, number one, learn AI because it's the way of the future. And number two, make this easier and faster and better, right? So you can get traction, you can be posting, you can be doing videos, and you're not tied to your desk. Because a lot of people, right, have to have money now. They don't have time to build up their clientele and wait 3 months, 6 months, or a year for this to take off, right? They're needing money now. So what we want to do is I'll download something like that. And some of these, if I don't like them, I just don't run them, right? But so we want to make sure that this is something through the process that we're building that you can do it in your spare time, or maybe you can do it full time. And so when people say, what do I need to do to get started? The very first thing you need to do to get started is do something. So go out there, subscribe, like, comment, let me know if you have questions. Let me know if you need help with something, if you're not understanding what's going on, go go to my funnel, go to the link that's in the description, fill in your name and your email, get the spreadsheet, and let's start working on it. You're also going to get access to a Discord, which is basically a free community that you can ask questions. You can go through the get started list. You'll have access to the spreadsheet anytime you need it. Then you update your spreadsheet, right? And then you do this process. If you don't already have something that you're selling or that you're promoting, you can then do this process as well, because there's more than enough customers and more than enough people that are trying to learn and try to do things online to help supplement their income that we are definitely happy to help. So let's see if any of these are anybody. See, there I am, Asian. Look at this crazy hairdo. I don't know why it does that. I just think that's awesome. That's so funny. And it makes me laugh. And sometimes if there's multiple people in the pictures, they all have your same face. So anyway, so we would then go to Canva. We would import one of those pictures that have been downloaded, put some text on it. Once the text is on it, we can then, load it up to our website and to any of our Facebooks, Instagrams, TikToks, whatever. And so the process is, right, to work through understanding these tools, getting good at them, speeding up our process. It is a process, and it is new to so many people that I don't want people to stop and think it's too much, because it's not too much, right? It's no different than when you get a new job. When you first get a new job, you are probably walking into the office or the location and saying, I don't know anybody. I don't know where to go. I don't know where the bathrooms are. I'm the slowest person on the assembly line, or I don't know how to log on. I don't know how to print. So it's okay with all of that stuff. You can always go in and learn slowly, and then you'll learn better, right? Oh, you're not seeing the screen? I don't know why it's doing that. Thanks, Anthony, for letting me know. I don't know. It keeps doing that every time. I think when I'm switching back and forth, it stops sharing the screen. So, oh, well, that's okay. So anyway, I just really wanted everybody to kind of know and understand where we're at and what we're doing. We're learning a process. We're going to help other people to learn this process by you going to my site, signing up, getting in my email, joining our Discord, and following this exact same process. Again, whether you have a brick and mortar business or whether you have a other digital media that you're trying to sell, or if you have other products that you're going to sell, this process works for everything. I am getting ready to go to, you can see I'm wearing my work shirt. I'm getting ready to go to my doggy daycare because we're extremely busy with the holiday season, but I'm using this exact same process for my doggy daycare because I need physical customers, right? So I sent out yesterday, I exported out of my CRM, my doggy daycare. I exported all of that out, and I sent an email to about 2,900 or 300 some people, telling them about our specials and our new year and all the things coming up, just to remind them that we're there. And then I'll continue to use this process that I know dogs are awesome, aren't they, Anthony? Yeah. That when we have specials going on, I'm going to start sending out a monthly calendar of special things that are going on at the daycare. We're going to have specials that, only people that are on the mailing list are going to know. We're going to have links to the Facebook page or Instagram. We're going to start, being able to generate more social media traffic, because one thing that we don't have in a small business is the ability to pay somebody to truly just sit there and be your social media or your marketing manager. So I work full-time in fintech. So I have a full-time job. We have 2 doggy daycares, and I'm doing this online. And the whole reason was really just, I originally started looking into AI just to learn it, because I think we're in a pivotal place right now. And I wanted to make sure that I kind of understood it and knew where it was going. And then I happened upon this process that someone was sharing, and I thought it was a great opportunity, because I'm not a salesman. So if you don't like to be a salesman, this works for you. I'm not really selling you anything. And the great thing is, right, is if you like the tools, usually, like with High Level, they reach out. So High Level will do the training for you. High Level will contact you. their sales team and their support team, they take over and they help you with high level. I don't have the time to be a support person. So I'm not pursuing the opportunity in high level to sell my services to help you with your high level. So there are people that have that skill set and have that time to supplement their income. They may create a very complex funnel with emails and all that and customize it automatically for you, so you can just bring it in and you don't have to do any of the work, and then they are your support person. There is that whole model around being a high level support person. I personally don't have the time to do that. I'm always happy to help someone, but we provide you with a free snapshot that gets you started with the directions on how to customize it and turn it into your own. And then you can go from there. And then any other questions, 100% of the time, Go High Level has a little question mark up in the upper right-hand corner that you can go to and click on. And they are available 24/7. There's a Zoom going on. You just go into the Zoom, you tell them why you're there, and somebody gets on to help you. So it's great to do that. And then we just continue to get that residual money. So one of the things I truly believe in is residual money, right? I don't like to have to worry every month. You want to have just as many people joining. Will people drop off? Of course they will. But if you get their system set up, like I switched my doggy daycare website over to the Go High Level, because that way I can manage all my contacts and the emails right through the same site instead of trying to connect back and forth and move those emails back and forth. So I moved all that. So I'm not going to bring down my website and move it when I'm paying $97. So I'm paying $97 a month, and I have my current doggy daycare, one of them on there. And I also have the one that's supporting this channel and the one that's supporting this process. So I think that's it for today. That was 37 minutes. I'd only want to stay on for 30, but if you were on at the beginning, you probably saw that it was ridiculous because my dogs were being bad. And yes, I will be on Discord. We have, and Anthony, I think you could agree, we have one of the best Discord groups. Everybody's super helpful, super nice. Chase, who's running it, has done a great job in providing the tools that everybody needs to get started. And then there are so many people who are willing to dedicate their time to answer questions and get people started on the right foot, because I want to see everybody win. There's plenty for everybody. And I think it just makes you feel like you're really on the right track when you see that people are gaining traction and people are getting what they need. I love it. So definitely go sign up and get in our Discord and learn everything you can so you can do this online. So have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk soon.